Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped. Well, I bought some steaks on sale today. They were really on sale, my kind of sale. And I know this sounds weird, but I like to have potato salad with my steak. I know it's traditional mashed potatoes or baked potato, but I just like potato salad. Well, I've already got my potatoes washed and peeled. I've got 2 eggs, and I just put them in with the potatoes. I always have. And I'm going to put a good tablespoon of salt. That way I just do it all in one and I don't have to worry about it. And then I thought it would be good to go with the steaks to make the corn casserole. So I'm going to make that. I have 2 cans of whole kernel corn that I've drained very, very well. Let me get y'all down here a little bit more. There you go. And I drained them very well. And I've used frozen corn, and you can use frozen corn. Can or frozen is very good. I have a can of the green chilies, the diced green chilies. And I'm going to put a half of an onion is what I'm going to put in that. That'll be so good. Alright, I forgot to get my butter and the cream cheese. I know I've got one. Here we go. Y'all, these 2 recipes are so good. You can put anything you want in potato salad. Now, I knew a lady years ago, I'm going to put a stick of butter. I knew a lady years ago that put cooked broccoli in her potato salad. Well, that was something that really didn't sound too good to me, but hey, I'll try anything once. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to put about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and about 1/2 a teaspoon of pepper, because, you know, I like pepper. Alright, and I'm going to put I'm going to put 4 ounces of cream cheese in our corn. Okay, if I can get it open here. This is just a 1 bowl dish. Boy, I tell you what, my hands are wet trying to get this open. I'll just do it that way. Okay. Take care of it that way. Alright, and what I do, I put everything in here together, and then I just stick it in the microwave. And I stick it in the microwave until everything is melted and just kind of incorporated together. Let me wash my hands. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stick it in the microwave. Well, it depends on your microwave. But probably I'm going to do 6-7 minutes until I get it all melted and incorporated. Alright, I wish y'all could smell this. It just smells so good. Alright, I put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. And I'm just going to stir all this together. And you can put, if you want more cream cheese, you can put more cream cheese in it. Alright, and then I have, this is 8 ounces of just regular shredded cheese. Y'all, you can do this as a dip. It is so good even eating cold. Alright, I'm going to put it back in the microwave for probably about 6-7. Y'all, look at this casserole. Oh my goodness, I just cannot tell y'all how good this is. Doesn't that look good? going to let that set over there and cool just a little bit. And our potato salad will be ready in just a minute. And we'll get to working on that. Okay, I'm going to drain this right quick. Okay, I got our potatoes drained. And let me tell you what I like to do. I like to get just the potato masher. I don't want them mashed up like mashed potatoes, but I want them to be smaller. See, it's just they're not mashed up at all. They're just smaller. And I'm going to put just a little bit of salt because I'm going to put lemon pepper in it, and lemon pepper tends to be salty. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. Okay, and I'm going to put chives. That's just something I like to do. You don't have to. I'm going to put a good tablespoon. And my lemon pepper, I'm going to put, about a half of a teaspoon is all I'm going to put in there. Okay. And then I'm going to put celery. It's just how much you want to put. And then I've got a small red onion. And if you don't like onions, you don't have to put that in there. And then I have 2 boiled eggs. I know some people like more eggs. I would rather have more onions and celery and pickles than I would the eggs. I know that's kind of different, because I do think, well, eggs are good in potato salad. I just like the other stuff better. And I was going to chop up some pickles, but I had this jar of relish, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use that. And I probably put, a third of a cup. It's just however much you like. And I love to use the stone ground mustard in my potato salad. Now, some people don't put mustard at all, and that's fine too. All right, let me see. All right, I'm going to put a good, I'm going to say 2 tablespoons. And anytime I make potato salad, pea salad, chicken salad, I want it to be real wet. So I never know how much to tell you to put in here. I like it to be real creamy. I'm gonna say a good half a cup. See, it's good and creamy. All right, let me wash my hands. All right, let me get me a spoon. Y'all, look at that potato salad. Doesn't that look good? I'll put it in a bowl here in a minute. Let's just taste of it. It is so good. Y'all, it is so good. Alright, let me get a bowl. Alright, I'm going to put this potato salad in a bowl. This pan is so heavy. Okay. And I'm going to sprinkle some smoked paprika on top. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Alright, and I'm going to taste of this corn, y'all. It is, oh, I can't tell y'all how good it is. See, look at that. Okay, let's get us a bite. Y'all look at that cheese. Y'all, I could fix this for my supper and be just very happy. It is so good. We're gonna cook our steaks. Don't those look pretty? They're ribeyes. I got these on sale today for $8 a piece. Don't that look good? Well, for the longest time, I could not cook a good steak. I just couldn't do it. All of my kids can cook good steaks. But then, one day I think I finally found the secret. I like to put butter in the skillet, and I like to get the butter real hot. And then the only thing I'm going to put on them is salt. And I'm going to salt them pretty heavily. And I'm going to let them cook until they get, well, I'm probably going to let them cook maybe 3 minutes on one side, because I like my steak to be a little pink. I'm just not going to do anything to it. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, they've been cooking 3 minutes, and I'm going to flip them. And I'm not going to mess with them. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let them cook there in that butter for another 3 minutes. Okay, now they've cooked 3 minutes on the other side, and we've got this wonderful brown butter. So I'm going to take them up, and I'm just going to let them rest. And I'm going to get this brown butter, and I'm going to pour it over them. Y'all look at that. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, goodness. I can't wait to slice into that. Alright, y'all. Let's cut us a piece and get a bite. Look at that. That is just perfect. Mm-mm-mm. I did it. Y'all, it's delicious. Took me a long time to learn how to do this. Thank you so much for being on my channel and cooking with me. Thank you so much. And it just brightens my day. Well, if y'all would like and subscribe until the next video.